JBLA. I'm Jackie Brown, and this is the news. A local family is mourning the loss of their mother who was shot last week by police. For more on this story, we're going to go live to our reporter in the field who is standing by close to where the tragedy unfolded.
That's right, Jackie. I'm here just outside the home of the family who is now mourning the loss of their mother who was killed by police last week.
According to witnesses, the unidentified woman was pumping gas into her car while smoking a cigarette. The sleeve of her jacket caught fire, and she began waving her arm in the air just as a passing patrol car went by. The officers pulled into the station with guns drawn, but after several failed attempts to make her lower her arm, the officers shot her. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Jackie, if you can hear me, have the police released any statements of any kind?
Yes, police officials have released a statement to the press. After a brief investigation, they said that the shoot was justified because the woman was waving a firearm. I'm Jackie Brown for JBLA. Back to you in the studio.
Well, there's more breaking news. Another woman by the name of Mita My Maker was struck and killed by an ambulance yesterday, just shortly after she was released from the hospital. Ironically, it was the same ambulance that had rushed her to the hospital after she suffered a severe heart attack. We had the opportunity to interview one of her friends who told us that while My Maker was in the hospital recovering from her heart attack, she had a visit from God, and he told her that this was not her time and that she had about 43 years left to live. So once she was feeling better from the heart surgery, she underwent several medical procedures, including having her tummy tucked, a facelift, a brow lift, lip enhancement, a boob job, and some skin refreshing. So it's ironic on the day that she left the hospital that she should be struck down and killed. We asked the friend why she thought that this would happen on this particular day. And I quote, she told us, "I can only theorize, but apparently God didn't recognize her." NASA officials are expected to respond to a lawsuit brought by teacher astronaut Barbara Morgan. They will be facing charges on the damages done to her hair during that space flight, as well as all the rude comments that were made about her during that mission. Morgan, seen here, was near tears after she caught the first look at her new coif. She said she expected a lot of odd things to happen while on the mission, but the ruination of her hair was not one of them. Morgan further claimed that the statements made by NASA and released to the press about there being gash on the shuttle were an attack on her femininity, and that will be included in the lawsuit. In Washington, the president is back in office, but he did have a close call while he was on his mini vacation. Father and son had a good time fishing, but when it came to hunting with Cheney, Bush found himself in an awful predicament. That's right. The close call came when George found himself in Dick Cheney's sights. The president said he had to keep reminding the vice president that they were hunting for wild duck, not lame duck. That's the news. We thank you for joining us here at JBLA. We know you have many sources for local and national news, but we figured, why the hell would you go anywhere else? Have a good day.